Wow, it has been so nice without Deacon these past few days. I'm glad he is out of our lives forever. I can't wait to spend quality time with my lovely husband. Oh, hello there, Sean. Sean, what happened? How come you look so sad?
Well, Savannah, you see, I don't know how else to say this, but I got fired from my job as a police officer.
What? Are you kidding me? How come they fired you?
Well, you see, here's what happened. Hello, Charles. You wanted to see me?
Yes. Come on in and grab a seat.
Okay. So, Officer Charles, what do you need to talk to me about?
Well, Sean, there is no easy way to say this. But basically, I've been thinking about this for quite some time, and I wanted to tell you this. Sean, I don't think this is gonna work out.
What? What are you talking about? What is not going to work out?
Well, here's what I'm trying to say. Sean, I am gonna have to let you go.
Wait, let me go? Are you telling me that I'm fired?
I'm afraid so. You see, with your position as a police officer, there are some things I've taken into consideration. One of those things being that you used to be the father of an attempted murderer. Of course, I'm referring to Deacon Buford, one of the worst troublemakers in Springfield. Also, on top of being an attempted murderer, he also has assaulted a 14-year-old girl named Sakura. 14 years old. And Deacon is currently 18. He is also a child abuser. Not to mention that he also attempted murder on her. For that reason alone, we feel like you are no longer suitable for the position you are currently in.
But Officer Charles, I disowned Deacon when me and my wife visited him in Simona.
Yeah, and I appreciate the fact that you did that. But that still is not gonna get your job back. Oh, and I forgot to mention one thing. One of the people Deacon attempted to murder was Sage. My own son. So, I'm sorry, Sean, but I'm gonna have to fire you.
But Charles, I try to make the city of Springfield a better place. I do everything I can to make sure that everyone is safe. I play a part in protecting the city, along with every other officer. Please don't do this to me.
Look, Sean. I'm sorry. I understand that you've done good for this city. But I just don't feel that it's right for someone who was the former father of an attempted murderer, much less one who attempted to kill my own son, to work for the Springfield Police Department any longer. I'm sorry. That day when Deacon tried to kill my son and his girlfriend was one of the worst and most infuriating days of my life.
Okay, I understand. I'll leave now.
Okay. Thank you for understanding. Once again, I'm sorry, but I have to do this.
I understand, sir, but anyways, I think I better be on my way.
Okay. Goodbye.
And that is what happened. I got fired.
Oh my God, that's terrible. I'm so sorry, Sean. So, what are you gonna do now?
Well, the only thing I can do now is just look for another job.
Okay, how about we take your mind off of this, and just watch some TV for a little bit?
Okay, good idea, honey.
Good evening. Welcome to GNN News. So, our top story today is one that has been talked about for a few days. Of course, I'm talking about the one involving two troublemakers who go by the name Deacon Leo Buford and Simona Oliviston. So, a large group of teens known as Sage's crew decided to get revenge on Deacon. The result of this revenge was a fight between Deacon and Simona and Sage's crew. Also, it has recently been brought to light that Deacon and Simona had weapons during this fight. Deacon and Simona attempted to kill Sage and his girlfriend Abigail with an AK-47 and a ruby dagger. Deacon and Simona have now been arrested and are now being charged with attempted murder. Deacon has also had another charge for something that happened prior to the fight with Sage's crew. He assaulted a 14-year-old girl that goes by the name Sakura Tanaka. Deacon has another attempted murder charge on his record, as well as battery and assaulting a minor. So, what you all are currently seeing right now are holograms of Deacon and Simona. They are the two criminals that committed attempted murder on Sage and Abigail. Okay. So now, we will take you to news reporter Shelby Banks, who is currently at the scene. Okay. We'll now go to you, Shelby.
Thank you, Francis. Anyways, I am at the scene at which the fight occurred in. I am also at one of the spots where one of the attempted murders took place. And if you ask me, this place looks more like a battlefield, which I guess makes sense, since there was a battle between Sage's crew and Deacon and Simona. And now, we will be interviewing some people, most of who are witnesses. So Ruby, what happened during the fight between Sage's crew and Deacon and Simona?
So, we arrived at this field to fight Deacon and Simona. We all beat Deacon to death, and there were about 20 or 30 of us. So, I think it's safe to say that Deacon was in quite a lot of pain, and just as Sage was about to beat up Deacon. We all see Simona trying to kill my best friend, and Sage's girlfriend, Abigail. But luckily, Sage stopped Simona before it was too late. But then, Deacon tried to kill Sage and Abigail with an AK-47. And Deacon and Simona, if you are somehow watching this, I just want to say that you two are the absolute worst. You two are a waste of sperm and valuable oxygen. I hope the both of you burn in hell. And I hope you both get the death penalty. You both are sick. You both are absolutely sick in the heads, and that is all I have to say.
Okay, Ruby. You are free to go now. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Okay. It looks like we will now be interviewing a couple named Dominic and Taylor. So Dominic and Taylor, what did you experience when fighting against Deacon and Simona?
Okay. So basically we all were fighting against Deacon for something he did back in November. Sage actually had me, Taylor, and a bunch of other people ambush attack Deacon. Actually, we did 3 ambush attacks on Deacon.
Yeah. I still think that it was terrible and horrific for Deacon and Simona to attempt to murder 2 of our friends, Sage and Abigail. Those 2 are absolutely sick in their heads.
Yeah, I can't actually believe that Deacon and Simona would go out of their way to kill 2 of our friends. They are absolute psychopaths.
Yeah. I agree with my boyfriend. We hope they burn in hell.
Okay. You guys are free to go now. Okay. It's time for one more interview for now before we go a commercial break. Okay, Stephanie Gavin. What do you have to say about this situation?
Well, basically, like everyone else has been saying, we beat the total mess out of Deacon. Sage and Abigail's parents actually also took part in the action as well. Still incredibly furious at Deacon and Simona for trying to kill both of my friends. And Deacon and Simona, if you both are somehow watching this, I hope the both of you go to hell. You two are the worst troublemakers of all time, and I hope you both get the death penalty one of these days, you disgusting pieces of shit. But anyways, that's all I have to say.
Okay, Stephanie. You're all set to go. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Okay. It looks like that's all for now. We will be right back after this short commercial break. Back to you, Francis.
Well, that's just great. Deacon and his stupid girlfriend made the news, which is good. Those scumbags deserved all the exposure they can get.
I agree with you, honey, but if I'm being honest, I've been thinking about it, and I think we should just move out of Springfield since nothing has been working out for us here, and since Deacon has made our lives a living hell, not to mention that I got fired from my job.
Good idea, Sean. I think it's for the best. I have actually been saving money to move for about a year, so I think we should have enough to buy at least an apartment, or whatever we can buy.
That's great to hear, Savannah, but anyways, I'll be right back. I am gonna go look for some more jobs and a place to live.
Okay, Sean, I'll see you later. Good luck.
I'll see you later too, honey. I love you.
I love you too.
Hi. Before this video ends, I would like to give a shout out to Galaxy Star Dragon Plane 3727. He was the first person to guess who were the 5 characters in my previous video correctly. Anyways, this is Animation Sensation 02, signing off.